Hello all! Today let's go for another video here. I guess that this week I'll be bringing you some different stuff. Not actually different because I already done Pokemon around here on the channel, but at least I'm going to bring something like with a theme, let's say. It will be within Pokemon, but only Pokemon within the Johto region, okay? So, for that, we are now using, let me just greet everyone. We are now using a different machine. It's a Yilong F6. It's a completely different machine from what we were using before. This one has a stroke of 3.5 millimeters. It's a little bit too big for what I usually do, but let's try it out. The guys at Yilong sent this to me, so let's give it a try, okay? So usually I tend to start from top to bottom, but right now, since the darkest area is here on the tail, let's start here from the tail, right? Let me just get this thing up a little bit more. Let's go. It's a nice machine as well, from right now what I'm experiencing. It's a little bit different. The dots are a little bit more sparse than with the other. Not that much of a difference, but I noticed. Okay. So this time we are doing Totodile. Yeah, now just applying some really light tone here. Refining here the edges. You can get up this a little bit more, or like around 5. Hello Jordan, all good? So this will be like almost white, not white, but almost white. This here, it will be like a light to mid-tone. Here mid-tone and here a little bit darker, okay? Just spreading the dots evenly. Okay. Now we can start to work on those shades a little bit better. For that we are going to use the crosshatch technique. Let me just get up a little bit here on the music. Most don't hear it. And here it will be really dark. Let me just put this a little bit higher. Wait just a moment, please. Now working here on these fades. Let me for now just try to refine here this edge so we don't go over it accidentally. Okay. Okay. Can actually see from my experience. So I used to use this machine here, okay, on almost all my works, but now I'm using this one. It's a little bit different. This machine is a little bit cheaper as well. It's not as strong, the motor is not as strong as the other one, but in this case, in these scenarios, it's not properly good for tattooing, let's say, but for this scenario that you don't need a really strong motor at all, I guess it could be a little bit better than the other one, honestly. Also it's cheaper, so if you are eventually interested in something like this machine is the Yilong F6. It retails for around $100, I guess. And if you want, you have a coupon from me for 15% discount off. All you need is to type anxious pokes on the checkout. Okay. And I guess it's a decent fade. Let's start working here on this foot, since we are already here. Here we only have here a small gradient as well, because this foot is like behind, so you just need to make this thing here a little bit darker. just going to refine here the edge, so it's not lost, okay? And now here we have like some kind of like a mid-tone. Now again, trying to refine here the edges, okay. Okay. Just going to roughen up a little bit more here. Hello, Cellophane. Yeah, thank you. As I said before, this week will be like a, a Johto theme. I'm planning on a little bit of both. Gen Diamonds. Yeah, it's a little bit of the both, because I simply enjoy really doing this, but it also works as practice, so well, why not? Why not to join both those worlds? Okay, now we have here a highlight, so we are gonna leave this area untouched. Okay. Also, as I said before, I'm also experimenting using this machine in this piece. I never used this one for this specific work, so it's my first time as well. I've already used it for tattooing, but not for this kind of work. Now we can also refine here the foot. And now here we have also a little gradient. Okay. Here will be way more light than here. Okay, something like this. Okay. Okay. Now this area will also be really faint, just like a couple of markings here and there. Okay. Yes. Something like this. Okay. Now this area is a little bit more darker. Let me just push this line. And it will also have this line here. Okay. Now here the hands. Here it's almost completely dark. Also, this area will be almost completely dark here. Okay. Just reinforcing here the edges, right? And here we'll have a really light tone. And here are really high highlights. Okay, it's coming all right, I guess. Now here we also have a high highlight. Here on top of the hand, you'll have a really high highlight. Okay, let me just check if everything is fine according to the details here on the live. Oh, oops, I got this wrong. It's not Rayquaza. Totodile. I forgot to change it. Yes, now that's right. Okay. Now, under here you'll have a way darker area. This machine is a little bit, I feel it's a little bit difficult to create those smooth transitions. It's a little bit harder than the other. Okay, that's not bad. I still don't know if I'm going to leave those negative areas as they are, or if I'm going to at least do a little bit of light stippling here, but we'll see in the end of when I go through everything. Okay. We also have here a little line. And also here let's place some light dots. Okay. Let's advance with some even lighter dots around here. Okay. Now for the eye. This is always the most difficult area to work with, because it obviously have to be perfect. Now here a little, this is a trickier part, just a little bit of cast shadow, and here a little light. You have to create a little bit more contrast here. Okay. Something like this, I guess. Okay. And I guess that's enough. I won't mess anymore here with the eye. Okay. Now for the mouth. Okay. So just checking if everything's fine. That's perfect. Let's continue. So here the mouth is a little bit more trickier. We have some mid-tone edge around it. So we are going to be really careful doing that, because then we'll have like a really dark inside, and that's not what we want for now. It's just like that mid-tone. Okay. Now inside here we'll have a really dark area, like full black in here. Okay. we are going to pack really these blocks, so it kind of contrasts with the whole thing, right? I guess it's way too dark, too light, I guess. We just... Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. That's good enough. Okay. Now, what can we do right now? We also have here an area. Yeah, it's from here to here down. And this has a slight gradient also. A little bit darker here. Okay. Now the proper tongue. Now this is going to be a little bit more complicated because of the areas that should be darkened. So let's start here with a light fade, and I'm going to light fade everything except these highlights. Okay, and now this I'll leave it as is, this area here. Now this we are going to work a little bit more. Okay. Also we'll leave here, we'll give here a little shadow on the tooth. Also here as well. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's continue. Now here with the rest of the teeth. So what can we do? we'll have, yes. Okay, we still have here a little drop shadow underneath. Really dark. Okay, and now we can start working our tones. We'll start here with those light ones. And up here we'll darken up a little bit more. Yes, something like this. Okay. Are you guys enjoying or not at all? Let's get for the rest of the teeth. Okay. Now here we'll have something a little bit more dark around the teeth. And here we'll just continue the lights. Okay. It feels way better. Now the teeth we also will give here a slight shade, so they are not like really flat. And here overall just a light shade, because they supposedly are in the shadow, so but we don't want to mix with the other tones. So we're just going to leave it just a really light shade. Okay, it feels good. We are now just leaving here a little more shading underneath the head. Just to separate both the head and the body. Okay. Also here. can also be separated. Okay. Refining again here the foot. Okay. Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? I kind of like it. Just going to give a little bit more darkness here underneath the tongue, so it can be properly separated from the rest. Okay. I guess it's better this way. Yeah. And darken up just this area since like the tongue comes like from deeper, right? Yeah, And I guess that's it. What do you guys think about this? I'm just looking if I just need to give it a little bit more details or a little bit more contrast anywhere. But honestly, I don't know. I guess not. It's really here on the feet. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's it. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, guys. Another live successfully done. This time was really a really small and really easy task to do. It was a really simple character, but it was also me testing this machine. I never done this kind of stuff with this particular machine, so okay. And it behaves very well. Just it's just a little bit more, the dots are a little bit more sparse than my other machine that I used to do this kind of stuff. Okay, this has 2.5mm stroke, which creates the dots way closer together, so you can have like a really more smooth shading. In here it goes from 2.5, and this has a fixed stroke of 3.5 millimeters, so it's much more heavier, let's say, and much more creates like a much more sparse dots around everything. In here it wasn't a really huge problem because the scale was pretty big of the character, so it wasn't a real problem here. But if I was going to do like a smaller stuff, like a more intricate with more intricate details, that couldn't be like the best fit for this, you know. So, but at least it went all good. It went perfectly fine. If you guys are interested, this machine, it's the Yilong with an Y, Yilong F6. It's around like $100. And if you want to get it, you also can have my code. It's Anxious Spokes, and you have like 15% discount off, so you'll have a nice deal. I'm just saying like these two machines are way different, of course, but like this is 100 and this is like 300.